Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast Plus. In today's episode, we're going to talk about food, delicious dishes. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Let's get started.
Hey, Ronica, let's talk about food. What's your favorite food?
I love Asian food, especially since it's not easily found in England. I enjoy spicy, flavorful, and savory dishes that are typical of Asian cuisine. Cuisine refers to a style or method of cooking, especially as characteristic of a particular country, region, or establishment. Asian cuisine refers to the culinary traditions, cooking styles, and types of dishes that are commonly associated with Asian countries such as China, Japan, Korea, Thailand, India, and others.
Do you cook a lot at home?
Not as much as I would love to cook more, because I actually enjoy the process of cooking, but I just cook out of convenience and because every day I have got to, make sure I get my work done and then cook for my kids, which takes a lot of times. Sometimes we get taken away, but they like it.
Could you tell me what are some of the popular takeaway meals in your local area?
Fish and chips are undoubtedly a popular choice for takeaway meals among everyone. However, personally, I would prefer Thai and Vietnamese cuisine because it's my favorite. These cuisines are easily available in my local area, which makes it convenient for me to order them.
How often do you eat fast food?
I try to maintain a healthy diet, but when I'm traveling, I sometimes eat fast food, even though I try to eat healthy. I really like the filet-o fish from McDonald's, but I only eat it once every few months.
What's your favorite season of the year?
Well, I love the time when the sun starts to come out, so I enjoy the sun's warmth. It gives us vitamin D, lifts our mood, and makes the days more pleasant than the winter.
So, what do you do when it gets too hot in the summer?
Well, when it gets too hot in the summer, I try to stay indoors as much as possible during the hottest parts of the day. I ensure that my home is well ventilated, and I use air conditioning to keep the temperature at a comfortable level. I also tend to wear light and breathable clothing to stay cool. Drinking plenty of fluids like water and juice helps to keep me hydrated and refreshed. I also try to avoid going out during the hottest part of the day and instead opt for early morning or late evening walks. If I have to go out, I make sure to apply sunscreen and wear a hat to protect my skin from the sun's harmful rays. When I'm feeling too hot, I like to indulge in some fresh fruits and smoothies to help cool me down. Overall, I try to take the necessary precautions to stay safe and healthy during the hot summer months while still enjoying the season.
At what time of year do you normally go on holiday?
As much as I try to plan my trips outside of the school holiday seasons, it can be a bit challenging sometimes due to my kids' schedules. We tend to plan our trips around the school breaks.
The term tend indicates a common or habitual practice. While usually could also be employed, tend is preferred for emphasizing habitual behavior. Examples: we tend to eat at home. Children tend to be like their parents.
Which can be a bit crowded and expensive, but it's the most convenient for us. However, my favorite time to travel is during Christmas. I love to escape the chilly weather and enjoy some warmth in a tropical destination. The period before or after Christmas is the perfect time for me to travel as the holiday frenzy starts to die down, and the prices tend to be slightly cheaper. It's a great way to unwind and spend some quality time with my loved ones, away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. I try to plan my trips well in advance to avoid any last-minute stress and ensure that everything runs smoothly. Overall, traveling during the holiday season has become a tradition for my family, and we look forward to it every year.
Have you ever been on holiday somewhere very cold?
I haven't been on holiday to a very cold destination yet, but it's definitely something that I'm interested in doing. I've always been fascinated by the beauty of snow-capped mountains and the magic of winter landscapes. I think it would be an unforgettable experience to explore a winter wonderland and try out some winter sports like skiing or snowboarding.
Now let's talk about clothes. Where do you buy most of your clothes?
That's a great question. I usually buy my clothes from a mix of different places. Sometimes I'll shop at department stores like Macy's or Nordstrom, and other times I'll check out smaller boutiques or online shops. I also love thrifting and finding unique pieces at second-hand stores. It really just depends on what I'm looking for and my budget at the time.
How often do you buy clothes?
I buy it more often than I should. I love to shop for clothes online. It makes me happy to express myself through my clothing choices, which is why I like to have different clothes for different occasions. However, I try to be careful with my spending and not buy things I don't really need. I enjoy fashion, but I also want to be responsible with my money.
Have you always had the same taste in clothes?
I have had different fashion tastes throughout my life. Before becoming a mom, I saw myself as a different person, and my style reflected that. After becoming a mom, work became a way for me to express myself, and my fashion choices changed accordingly. I like to experiment with different styles and express myself through my clothing choices. However, I always try to be mindful of my spending and not buy things I don't really need.
Well, let's talk about social media. Which social media sites do you use?
I usually use Instagram and LinkedIn. Instagram is a great app for sharing photos and videos with my friends and family. I love how easy it is to use and the different filters and editing tools that it offers. I also enjoy following other users and discovering new content. On the other hand, I use LinkedIn for professional purposes. It's a great platform for networking and connecting with other professionals in my field. I can also search for job opportunities and showcase my skills and experience to potential employers. It's a useful tool for building my career and staying up to date with industry news and trends.
Cool. How much time do you spend on social media?
I feel like I'm spending too much time on social media, but it's hard to resist. When I visit social media, not only do I post something, but I also engage with people to build relationships. So I end up spending a couple of hours a day on it. It can be a bit overwhelming, but I enjoy connecting with others through social media.
Is there anything you dislike about social media?
I think there are a few things that I dislike about social media. One of them is how easy it is to get caught up in comparing yourself to others. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is living their best life, and it's easy to start feeling like you're not measuring up. I also don't like how much time I can spend on social media without even realizing it. But despite these drawbacks, I still find social media to be a valuable tool for staying connected with friends and family, and for discovering new ideas and perspectives.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.